Hey ladies, so tomorrow's our first weigh in after our first week on plan, and I'm sure that everybody is going to be nervous or excited, and I know that everybody has some sort of expectation for tomorrow, and I'm sure that everybody has an idea or a goal of what they wanted to lose this week. So I just wanted to pop in here and kind of go over what a good loss is and what our expectations should be. Um, so, what usually happens in the first week or two of dieting, or restricting calories, being on plan, whatever you want to call it, is you lose a lot of water. And that's good. I mean, you keep it off. Um, so, sometimes the first week or two tends to be a little bit more weight. I mean, I think that when I first started out and I was like 273 pounds, I lost 10 pounds my very first week. But I know that that was probably like 99% water and like 1% fat. But that's okay, because it stayed off. The water stayed off. So some of you may see a bigger loss tomorrow, and then it will slow down. I promise it will slow down. So don't feel like, oh, it's so fast and that you're doing something wrong when it slows down, because that's not true. You're not. Your body is just whooshing away all that water in response to your new diet. Okay. And so and then again, not everybody's going to have a big loss. I know I won't. I absolutely will never be able to lose 10 pounds in a week again unless I starve. Because the longer you diet and the smaller you get, the harder it is to lose weight. I'm not saying that I've arrived and then I'm like, oh, so tiny, I won't lose weight. But I have been doing this for 2 years, and so it's gotten slower and slower and slower and slower and slower. So I'll be happy with a half a pound tomorrow, honestly. I'm happy with anything these days, I've learned. But that wasn't the case when I began, and I had expectations, and I was pretty disappointed when I didn't lose what I thought that I would lose. So let me just remind you ladies that a healthy weight loss that is fat, not water, is going to be a half a pound to 2 pounds a week. Okay, if you lose a half a pound to 2 pounds a week, that is excellent. And anybody will tell you this. Anybody, you can Google it, you can hire another trainer, you can go see a nutritionist, and they're going to tell you the same thing. That half a pound to 2 pounds is great weight loss. And it's something that you're going to be able to sustain, something you're going to be able to maintain and keep off. Who cares if we lose 15 pounds of water weight this week, and then we gain 5 of it back. I would rather lose, a few pounds of fat and keep it off, and then continue that on for the rest of my cycle. Also remember that there's a lot of things that come into play when you weigh. Okay, you're not just weighing your fat. You're weighing everything on your body, okay? You're weighing hormones. Your menstrual cycle, your ovulation, whenever you ovulate, is going to come into play here. These are all times and all things that contribute to your body retaining water, which means that you're going to be heavier around those times of the month. Salty foods. And this is also why I also have you guys take photos. Now, we're not going to take photos every single week. I think we're only going to do it like at 4, 8, and 12. So we took it the first week, and then 4, 8, 12. So we'll have like 4 pictures to compare at the end of the 12 weeks. And it's going to be awesome to see your progress and not just look at the scale. You'll be able to see your body and how it's changed over time. But that's also a really great measure to use, because there have been so many times that I have stepped on the scale and I have not lost a pound for months and months and months. And I don't think this will happen to anybody in this group right now. This was just something that I went through this year actually. No, last year, 2016. And, but I took pictures. The scale didn't say anything, but I just kept taking pictures. And so I will post my pictures that I would take, and I weighed the exact same for almost an entire year, but there were major differences in my body. Like looking at the before and then looking at the after, and I weigh the same, but there were major differences. It's pretty neat to see. So even when there's not a scale loss, okay, that does not mean that you are not making progress. That does not mean that you're not losing fat, okay? That just means that you can be retaining water, or that you're building muscle, or that you're losing inches while retaining water, or while building muscle, okay? So I don't think anybody will have to worry about that tomorrow. I'm sure that everyone's going to see something. I know everybody has been doing awesome. And getting their workouts in, and your logs have been amazing. So I don't foresee there being any issues. So I just wanted to say how proud I am of everybody, because everyone has been doing an amazing job this week. I know this has been a huge change for so many of you, and such a big thing to commit to, and to even wrap your heads around and figure out how to do this. So good luck tomorrow. And I guess my advice would be to make sure that you drink all of your water Saturday. It's really important. It's not gonna affect your scale negatively, and it could actually affect it very positively if you make sure you get in your gallon on Saturday, I promise. Okay, good luck, and I can't wait to see results tomorrow.